Hi everyone, welcome once again to Her Health podcast. My name is Oinye
And I'm Victoria.
and today we're going to be, starting on our first topic. Can you guess what it is? Guess. It's about money. It's about money, right?
Yeah.
Money has been the topic that's been on the minds of everyone, especially Nigerians. The inflation, the cost of living, the prices of things. It's so crazy. So what's better way to launch our podcast, right? Than talk about money.
Right?
Yeah.
The prices of things are insane. Like, have you gone to the market recently?
It's not funny at all.
Like, the tomatoes I used to buy like about 1,000 naira. That same tomatoes now is 2,000 naira. Like times 50% more.
My friend posted a story on our WhatsApp status that like she was talking about the whole poverty thing, right? And she's like, somebody was, because there's no money to pay for bus, he was hanging at the back of a bus, and then his tomatoes fell down. Now you see the way he was looking at the tomatoes. I said, now you know, go price. You know the price of tomatoes now.
Like it's really
it's not funny at all. The price of everything, especially food.
Especially food
is really
and food is an essential, right? Like the inflation is
talk of gadgets. Electronic.
You know, when you finish they eat that, you're gonna think of buying new gadgets or maintenance.
Like skincare. You want to buy skincare, they need to arrest you.
So with everything happening, we really need to make like smarter decisions about our finances this period. Right. So we are going to be giving some strategies and tips on how we manage our money.
Yeah, so I think the first example or practical step that we're going to be budgeting. I feel like the importance of budgeting cannot be overemphasized. Many people, they tend to, like, if they just get money, they just spend the money. Or sometimes they may not even just spend it, but they don't even have plans for how they are going to spend their money. So at the end of the day, we don't even know how the money went. They don't know what their money is used for and all of these things.
Like
so
vanished.
So budgeting is actually really important, right? It helps you track your spending. It helps you tell, this is where my money is going. You can even make plans for the future. Things like emergency fund, or you want to buy something, you can budget for those things.
Yeah, and also I just thought about just yesterday I called, this is already end of the month and a lot of people are already getting their salary. So I called a friend on a video call and she was with a pen. I was like, are you still working? And she was like, she's writing that thing she needs to do with her salary. So budgeting is very important, and one of the rules, one of the popular budgeting rules we have is the 50-30-20 rule, right? So setting out 50% for your needs. So we know our needs include like your food, your house rent, clothing, all the essential needs, right? And then bringing out 30% for your wants, right? So that is where skincare comes in. Maybe that concert that you want to go to, maybe spa sessions or any of your wants that are not like your basic needs. You can bring out 30% for that, and then 20% for your savings and investments, right? But we know that a lot of people, like, with the amount that they are earning, they really can't afford these rules and all. So it's very flexible. Like, that is just a general rule. For you, it could be a 60-40, it could be a 70-30.
So long as you're budgeting,
just make sure you budget.
The priority. Just make sure that you're budgeting, and you can use like various means, right? Some people budget with paper, like you mentioned. Some people just write their things. This is what I want to do this month. I want to save so amount, and just calculate it so that when you start spending, you can just track it. Other people use like Excel sheets, spreadsheets. They just do a calculator sort of.
Even the note app on your phone.
Just write a list of everything that you want to spend on for the month. And if all of that is too stressful for you, can even download apps. There are several apps online that you can use for budgeting, and I think it will help you with managing your money. At the end of the day, you know this is where this money is going to. This is where, and you can even prepare for emergency.
Yes,
Sometimes
exactly.
you can prepare for emergency, because if you don't
Exactly.
have savings, when the emergency comes,
Yeah, it's already enter scatter looking for who to borrow from. These days, nobody is borrowing anybody
they know
money.
they borrow money again. No.
Yeah.
So another point to manage money would be cutting costs. Yeah, we know that we want to live the soft life, but Nigeria, what have you done to us? So if because the situation calls for it, we have to like cut costs. So people like either then you want to order food, Chicken Republic every day, the place. Now, better cook from your
as in that delivery fee alone,
only
you can use
delivery
it to
fee,
buy
guy.
to
I think
cook
people were
food in your
complaining on
house.
Twitter the other day that the delivery fee is more than the
amount of food
that they are buying.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like if you even like batch create your food, like cook and then you split it, it's actually going to help you save more.
Yes.
And you can have time to
yes. And then also cutting on some other frivolities, like maybe your subscriptions. Why do you have like you subscribe for Prime, Netflix, everything?
HBO,
as in the
Apple
ads,
Music,
it's not like
Spotify.
you don't use them. So like think about the ones you use often,
and
the
there are
ones
people that even
that
do
you
platforms
don't.
where they now share
Exactly.
so you can even collaborate with your friends.
Yes, and share
someone will pay
subscriptions.
this month, this person will pay the other month. I feel like it's going to help.
Yes, yes.
Costs.
And then maybe even ordering Uber every day. Sometimes you can just walk, exercise,
like
exercise your body. So just try to cut. Like everyone have their own like the where they spend their money so much. You can look at it and see that okay, I need to cut on this. I need to cut on this.
Like all these people that say I'm frag heads, for instance, I want to buy perfume. I want to buy all the perfume, and you've not eating, then you now be begging for money.
Exactly.
Like, your perfume collection is so large. I feel like you should reduce that spending and prioritize your money.
Better cut spend though. Don't go and be doing things for Instagram people. You will die. Your hunger will finish you. Or try to keep up to show people that you have money when you don't have. Cut all those spending.
Yeah, actually.
Right? Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so another way we can actually like manage finances this period, right? Because sometimes no matter how much you try to cut on your expenses, your money is just not enough
at all,
right? So you can actually look at having some side hustles, right? Maybe starting an online business, digital marketing, or just maybe selling things online, anything that will just bring
affiliate
marketing, I get anything that can just bring in like extra income for you, right? So you can be able to afford the things you want. Some people like like they are earning a lot very low that they cannot even think about saving.
Sure.
The money they are earning, as in it's not even enough. It's not even enough to eat. Talk more of like you want to save or you want to even do once. You want to do spa, right? So I think like getting some side incomes, extra income is going to really help.
Sometimes people will be like, so I can't do this side income. I don't know, or I don't have the skills. Well, you have to upskill.
Yeah.
You have to invest in yourself.
Exactly.
You have to.
That is the best investment.
Yeah, actually, you have to. I mean, take practical steps. This is your life that we're talking about. Learn that skill, graphic design, something, even data entry. You can just get a job somewhere. That I think someone recommended me to something. She was like, "Can you do this, to this, to this, to this?" And because I already had the skill, it was so easy, and I got paid for it. At least by supplementing, I can use it to buy one thing or another. So if you don't even have a skill, how do people pay for your services, right? It's not okay. I have my job. Inflation, the money that you are being paid, it's really not enough, right? So if you like have time, upskill yourself, learn something new, read books, search the internet for things that you can do, ideas. There's a lot of things that you can actually do. Even this YouTubing, it actually gives money, right? TikTok,
so extra
people
income,
do TikTok. Just learn how to create content, and
Yeah.
you you don't know what could happen.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking on investing on yourself, right? You can also invest your money. You can put your money in platforms that would help you grow your money. So you're not just working, you're also making your money work for you,
Yeah.
right? There are several platforms that you can use to invest. Some people use, treasury bills, mutual funds, all these bank,
Yeah.
these things that you get interest
Buying
annually,
shares. Yeah.
exactly, buying shares. And don't take my advice. But I think there's this app, Bamboo app. They sell like American shares. You can
Mm-hmm.
make more research on it and
Mm-hmm.
see how you can grow your income
Yeah. And also you can use like high yielding savings
accounts.
platforms,
Yes.
right? Like we have Piggyvest, Cowrywise, RiseVest. So instead of just leaving your money idle in your Nigerian bank and they'll still be charging you
Collecting,
charging you money for
collecting
messaging, you can
charges.
put your money in all these platforms and you'll be earning. I think Piggyvest is up to 14% now,
Yes, yeah,
right?
I think their normal savings platform is around
Just
14%.
put it there and you're earning like some interest there. And then if you want to also um save in dollars, I think Piggyvest also,
Right, first,
Piggyvest,
right,
RiseVest,
first,
they have
okay.
that platform. You can save your money in dollars. So these are some ways you can invest. And then also you can invest on other people's business, right?
Exactly.
So if maybe you see someone's business and you want to just have passive income from that business, you don't have the time to go into that business, and you feel like you
This
trust the
person, yeah,
person
that this
and
person, what he's
person making
doing
money, you can
is
just
making
invest a
sense.
part of your money in that person's business and you get like a part from there, right? There's this one, enviable transport.
I've heard
They,
about
yeah, yeah,
Enviable. Yes.
they have like, it's a transport company, keke and all those things. You can just decide to go and buy keke from them and they'll help you manage the
Yes.
the everything, like it's just like higher purchase and give you your money at the end of the month. So like there are different platforms where you can invest
And
and make
even
money, although always do your due
exactly, I
diligence.
was going to even talk
Right.
about like crypto and forex. A lot of
Crypto.
people, I'm not a crypto person because I've tried my best to understand it, but I don't understand it. But if it's something that is interesting, so you can also do your research, read about it,
Yeah.
understand the market, how it goes. I know
Mm-hmm.
it's about like trading different currency,
Yes.
and sometimes it goes up, sometimes. So just do your research
Mm-hmm.
and try not to use money that is like an
Ha.
emergency for you. If you
Exactly,
have
not your
savings,
emergency
something
funds,
that
please.
you won't like cry when it goes out on. That's when you can like use it to invest in crypto. But otherwise, please just use your money and eat. I beg.
Go. Yeah, and then when we are talking about all this managing money, please, oh, you have to also bring out a part for enjoyment, because it's not
Exactly.
come to this life to
To
work
suffer.
all your
Oh,
life, right? It's not to
Next
work all your life.
talking. Next talking. No, they know it. They talk. They go enjoy your
As in the
money.
next of kin no send you. So there should be a part for enjoyment, doing the things you love, right?
Yeah. Actually, as a Christian, right, the Bible also gives us insights on how to, spend your money. I heard I saw one Twitter trend that God is not like he's asking you to like do gospel things, but he's not so interested in your finances. So why are we always preaching prosperity, prosperity, prosperity? But it's not all about prosperity like that.
Exactly.
God also wants you to prosper in every aspect of your
Your
life, and
life,
you have to
exactly.
have money to be
Mm-hmm.
able to sponsor things, to be able to,
Yes, to help
do things to help
people
people. And if you're not like, if you don't have enough money, how are you supposed to do
to
that?
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so on a biblical perspective, you also have to work hard. Bible
Mm-hmm.
doesn't give room for laziness. You have to work hard and put diligence. Have you seen a man diligent in
In
his
his work,
work? He's
yeah.
going to stand before kings and not mere men.
Men,
Yeah.
exactly. So we are meant to be good stewards of everything God has given to us, right? So while we are chasing money, maybe trying to do all this thing, remember to seek first the kingdom of God, because it's not all
Exactly.
about money. And then let's not forget the place of giving, right?
Exactly.
We
People
have
are
to
always
give. We have to give. You have to give for the gospel. You have to give to others that you can help,
yeah, the
those that are in
needy.
hardship, the
Yeah.
needy. Is written everywhere in the Bible, right? So while we are also trying to get for ourselves, let's have a heart of generosity to give to others and to give to the work of God. Yeah.
And also like sponsor projects. You can help people. She has already mentioned helping people, sponsoring projects that they're interested in giving to your community. It's not just
Exactly.
about like giving to people. You can
Yeah.
give to your community. You can help them if you can afford it. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the thing I was
And as
saying.
and as Christians, we need to be hardworking and disciplined.
Exactly.
Please, because we want to make money, don't put your hand in things that are illegal or things that are not going to glorify God, right? You don't say because you want to make money, you can do anything. As Christians, you cannot do anything for money. You do the right thing, work hard with your hands for money. Right, so these are some of the ways we are managing our money, right? With discipline and hard work, we'll be able to like scale through this crazy economy, and we are praying that one day it gets better.
Amen.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so tell us in the comment section how you too, more tips that you have on how you manage money, how you make your money work for you, so that we can learn as well, right? Just share in the comment section.
Yeah.
And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this post with your friends. And follow us on all social media platforms too. We'll be sharing tips there as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.